Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition, with me, Kaya, and my friend Sloth, and on my right we have Nova, who cannot hear us but is busy playing Warhammer Gladius, and on my left we have the stripy cat, who is blinking at me. I'm wondering why I am gesturing wildly, even though nobody can see it. So, with all that said, apologies in advance for the fact that Nova and the Sound Blade. Welcome to having your computer right next to each other when you have a significant other.
Yes, it does.
Shall we begin? We need to resume. So what happened last time, other than we were running around on the Citadel? Oh, also featuring watermelon. The cat has opinions about this screen.
Okay.
Holy fuck, those fucking
Well, that was easy.
siblings.
Well, on our left we have Tally, and somewhere, Garrus has managed to somehow stand under everything. I don't know how, don't ask me. Let's not be here, and maybe he'll end up showing up on the same level as everybody else.
Well,
As a concerned gardener, I very much wish to know what kind of trees these are, and also why everything is always dropping their leaves. Sorry, you were saying.
Have we considered there may be not actual trees, but a tree-like, a tree-appearing organism?
Oh, that's
Maybe those aren't
creepy.
even
Thank
leaves.
you.
Maybe instead of trees, they're actually the fruiting bodies of some giant fungus that runs through the entire Citadel, and the big things drifting down are not leaves, but spores.
Okay, I didn't consider that, and knowing what I know, that's also creepy and potentially true.
I mean, anything could happen. It's in space.
Oh, it gets so much better. Alright. Let's back up here, because honestly, I can't remember what I was doing, or where I needed to go, other than stare vapidly off into the distance.
Ooh.
Vapidly, sorry. Alright, good. We've proven that Saren is an asshole, because obviously we needed proof of that. We did need to go find a diplomat. The Fan. Conrad Werner. What harm could there be in talking with him if you meet him again? Ugh. Unusual readings. That was something else. Consort. I do want to go back and talk to Shaira, because she's actually rather interesting. Do we have information? Oh! Okay. Hey, we did things, and I don't remember exactly what we did. Was she on the wards? She was on the wards. Let's go to the market. Because at this point, as I have discovered, XP is always good.
Remember,
we also have discovered that the Keepers are weird, and the Voluses are also weird.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yep. The map. Are you going to tell me things? Yes. Yes, you are. No, holster that. H is for holster. Which is good, because I keep forgetting what everything else is. Miss Wong, where are you? Door control. No, I'm entirely in the wrong place. Again.
I love this place. The crowds, the action, it's great.
I mean, Tally, your experiences have usually been pretty quiet and out of the way, so... That's not a bad thing. hiccups. They have approached. Door control. More door control. Alright. There's an exclamation mark in this direction. Let's go this way. There we go. Hello, reporter.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
I mean, sure.
These
Here,
OSDs might
these.
have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
All right. In this aspect of things, we're going to see how much of a dick Kaya ends up being. Are we gonna go Paragade or are we gonna go Renegon? Fuck it, let's be
What
nice
would my
for
future
now.
cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly.
Darling,
Here you are. Now,
Thank
if you'll
you.
excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
I've got so much to say and none of it is particularly on point right now. But in the meantime,
Okay.
I got
Your goods comes to find you.
fuck your greater good. What other mess can we head into? Lower markets, the expat store. Why is he an expat, I wonder? To CSEC Academy, new. What else do we need to do? Homecoming. Right, he's in the embassy lounge. And where exactly are you? Find him at CSEC. You I don't need to. So, we need to go see CSEC. And we need to go to the Presidium Lounge because only the fanciest people drink there. Oh, and because we're a Spectre now, we get to go see if CSEC has anything fancy for us. Not that I've got enough money to do shite with, but hey!
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I find it very interesting that all of this is newsworthy. Alright, here we are. CSEC Academy, I think. Pretty sure. Where are we? This is the atrium. To the docking bay? No. To the Presidium? No. To the lower wards. Requisitions office. Hello. Give me that sweet, sweet loot that you can only get because I have Spectre access.
Ah,
And a keeper.
clever.
Aha! Speak to me.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Sure.
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake.
Oh.
System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Sure. I mean, what the hell?
Just show
I'll
me
be
what
nice.
you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
I love that there's
Enjoy.
a button. Here, you can have that one. Fancy things. Again, see the amount of money I have and how much we're gonna need.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Unique item. Oh, that's important too. Grenade upgrade. Also important. Let's take that. Omni tool. Damn it!
Yikes. This
Sell!
reminds me of playing Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne on hard mode. That shit got silly real quick.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned, and I didn't really realize it until I actually gotten some decent information and decent stuff. Suddenly, when your enemies stop failing to, well, they end up actually dying as opposed to, not. It suddenly ends up being, very satisfying. When suddenly everybody's gone and you're like, wow, when did that happen? I'm impressed. Hello, kitten. Can I help you? Yes, because the only other person here who actually uses a sniper, if I recall, is Garrus, as well as... what's her name? I need to upgrade you. Hammer 2 is better. Shotgun, Tally will use that, Rex will use that, Kaidan won't, I think. Can't remember what he plays with.
Yes. Yes, they may be stepping on me a little bit here, but I just did the Eldar shuffle. Throw grenades! Run away! Next row of Marines, cut our Guardians,
Sniper
come in.
rifle. Sniper rifle. For sniper rifle, why aren't you, like... Lancers. Let's start selling these. Yeah, because the pistol was okay, but it wasn't... The edge was better. Yeah, that's the one I need to be using. Alright, we'll come back for you. No, and you put yourself down. And while we're here, let's change out our equipment, because, ooh, we got a thingy. I don't know where we got the thingy from, but we got a thingy.
Neat.
Yeah, because you do use... So, you've got a Banshee, which is awesome, and you don't use. You do, however, use a shotgun. Now, how's mine? Okay, so give me the Edge 2. You can have the Striker. And Garrus, you probably also could use. Fuck it, you can have the Edge 1. I don't actually think you use it, but hey. You can have the hammer. You actually don't... I think you're a medium user. You don't actually use some of this stuff.
Hello, Commander.
At least he's polite.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks
I
for
still
you,
love the
Commander.
fact it's a
Enjoy.
button. Right. More things. Hammerhead rounds. Those are really cool when they get so far. Compare, please. You're the terrible one. So, we're going to accept that we're going to sell that. Compare. Compare. Accept. Pistol was miserable, wasn't it? Yeah. We're selling that. And now we have all the fancy things that, you know. It's another pistol. Which apparently I can use, and I'm still kind of like, what the hell? Cool. Alright, well, for now, that's what we got. Or don't got. Alright, let's go talk to small thing. Let's go talk to the Volus, and then we'll go figure out what's wrong with the poor guy and his wife. Or the lack of wife. And then we'll go. Alright, Jalid.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
Yes.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Well, shit.
I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so I was hoping you'd take care of him.
Oh, thanks! Thanks. I'm so glad that, like, I'm here not only to fix your fucking petty little squabbles, but also to sit there and murder people for you.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so.
I want to get off this rock.
Well, if Shorban can forgive and...
Good.
I appreciate the help.
Yes, you should. Is there anything else in here? Traffic control, apparently. Let's go see if there's a keeper over there. Because I got nothing better to do. Do. Tracking terminal. One keeper. Who I don't think I can actually scan because I think I have done so. Ooh, and a level up. I don't exactly know how that happened. Other than I touched the things. I found the things, and then I poked them. I really honestly wish that was how I got level ups in reality. I'd just go poking people forever. The problem is that I think I'm funny and everybody else would be like, could you please stop? Alright, we had a diplomat to go find. We had Shire to visit. Presidium. And then I think there might be a little bit more, but I can't remember. I would like to get off this rock and actually, you know, go flying around and waving my specterness in everybody's faces. That is the wrong way. Oh, this is good.
I hope he's okay.
Who's okay?
I'm on a break.
I don't care. What were
Talk
you
to
talking-
someone else if you need
Fair
it.
enough.
No, come back. I had things
I'm
I
on a
wanted to
break.
talk about.
Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a
Maybe I
lot-
can help.
Well, maybe you can.
Maybe.
You're a soldier, right?
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My
So
brother's
yes.
the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid.
I mean-
And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Batarians,
Privateers,
death.
slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not
Sure,
yet.
fine.
I've got the
Let's
coordinates
go.
for
If
the
your
last
brother's
one.
still alive, I'll find him.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find them.
Love how the eyes get super fucking weird. Let's get out of this rocky mess full of weirdness and people who have all the problems in the world. Stop that. Stop grabbing all the things. Spores. Thank you, I needed that image.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
Go ahead.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Woo. Woo. Now we have commentary. Also, Garrus, shut your stupid face. Stupid pain in the ass. Stick up your face. Commentary. Me. I hope your people are properly contrite. I'm sorry. When did you get to be the end-all and be-all of all things important? Embassy Lounge. Turn around. Naturally. And run. See any keepers? Sloth?
No.
You're not allowed in here.
Oh, there's one to the left there,
Yay!
but that's about it.
Have I scanned you? Apparently I've scanned you. Damn.
Just scanning all the keepers.
There's 20 of them. And at the end of it, depending on how intense you want to be, you can go get them all. And I can't remember the point of it. Almost.
Because knowledge is power.
Well, I mean, I can't remember if he finds anything useful about them, other than like, hey, we still don't know a lot. Really, what was our first clue? How do I get up there? We go around, and then we go around. Oh, darling, we're going. But I think he comes back in game 2 if you finish the quest. So, and also, whilst I remember, we are going to save here. Unfortunately, I can't name them, but just as like, just in case the stream goes kerpoof, we have options. Woo, Executor Palin. Do we want to go fuck with you? I don't think so right now. I may, however, go over here and, you know, hack your computer. Regroup! That was not what I wanted. Apparently that is not a crouch. Quick save.
Just the violent you dicks.
Whoa. My fellow biotic. You've been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Yeah, fuck off. That honestly sounds like a mess and a half without even trying to be there. Nasana.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be talking at the nearest airline.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Well, that's new.
Is there something I can do for you?
Consort? Why are you talking?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
That's fine, Private. Just tell me where to find her.
She's across
Yeah, well, we figured that out. Now you're interesting. Hello, bartender. Speak to me.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Sure, why not?
What have you got?
Problems.
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Why not?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks for the heads up, sir.
Helpful.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Who are you and why is
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
If I recall, we end up killing her later.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
I can't remember.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I mean, do I go about this the nice way or fuck it? Fuck it!
You can cut the red tape for a grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Bhatia.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple.
Then give me a good
Serviceman
reason.
Nerali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
Yeah, they really screw stuff up.
I love the secondary commentary that has nothing to do with this, but also has good timing. All right. Well,
yes.
what?
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nerali Bhatia is not dangerous.
She's dead.
Her body
Of course
is
she's
in
not
fact
dangerous.
extremely valuable to the Alliance.
All right.
The tests we're
Convince
conducting
me.
may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks.
Ugh.
Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long?
How long do you think this research is going to take?
This is a long-term study.
Oh.
I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
How many
You gotta have a lot of
got?
bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
Yeah, get me right in the statistics while you're at it. I don't like it.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander,
I
you
know,
of all
but
people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
let her fucking go home.
You've read my file. You know how far I'm willing to go, and I am telling you to release the body.
All right, Commander. You win.
Oh,
It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going
I'd
to
like
risk
to
an
pretend
incident
I'm
by refusing
intimidating.
you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
I'm usually such a nice person. Or at least I think I'm such a nice
But as
person.
soon as he dies, they all come back.
Just hypothetically, how's my Paragon? Oh, we're slightly above. We're slightly above, yo.
Holy shit.
It's a big deal. I'm usually just slightly, this teeny little bit of, hello, I'm an asshole. And in this one, I seem to be going a little bit more, hello, I'm an asshole. Or, hi, did I mention that I'm scary? If not, you're going to get to find out.
Congratulations.
I don't know if this
Fuck
is a
you.
good thing. Congratulations, fuck you. I like that. Alright. Now, if you manage to convince, if you go along with it, if you go along with her body sticking around, because I mean, I also understand the entire idea of statistics and sample sizes needing to be good. He does go along with it if you let them keep the body, but it's still like, dear God.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
I don't know which version I like better. And honestly, I can't remember. Fuck it. We're playing it the way we're playing it. I can't remember, so we're just playing it. Alright, let's go find Shayera. And let her know that her issue has been resolved. I can't remember how to get places. Welcome to the Citadel. I'm confused.
Welcome to the Citadel, home of the Citadel. Can I take your order?
No. Actually, at some point later in the secondary game, they actually have a ramen house that apparently one of your companions really, really likes, which is hilarious because I don't think he can have human food, and apparently he really likes spicy ramen.
A challenging one, that's for sure.
Oh, keeper. Hello. And then what's absolutely hilarious is the fact that, like, I think at one point or another he gets thrown out of said noodle house after destroying it, and I can't remember which game that one is in. Also, all the Krogan want to know if there's fish in the water. Unfortunately, spoiler alert, there is no fish in the water.
Aww.
Mostly because it's all the fucking drinking water for everything.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort's forgiveness.
Sorry, you were saying?
I mean, people drink water with fish in it all the time.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, purification and, like, one of the things that they talk about later on.
I mean,
it makes it interesting because, of course, you're an alliance ship, and we have these two who actually have the entire, you know how, like, you remember chiral molecules? Or they spin one way, and then they spin the other? Their proteins are achiral to ours. So, they literally cannot have the same food, they cannot have the same medical equipment. This also can seriously be problematic if one type of fish from one sort of amino acid strain is in the water, and one piece of bacteria gets through that could potentially really fuck up somebody who's allergic to the other side. So,
that's true.
It becomes an interesting discussion that, you know, people didn't think about it.
It was a long time ago, though. You're with the Alliance?
Yes, we know
My
about that
brother's
part.
a private back on Earth.
Yep. We'll talk to the consort, and then I think we can leave for now.
So, I think Lodge is AFK.
Commander,
From
I
what
recently
read in
received
my
a
game,
lovely
I don't
note from
think things
Septimus.
respawn.
Thank you for
Once
speaking
on
with
the
him.
map, that's what we have to deal
Even
with,
the
so
Alcor
it's clear.
diplomat has
Those
withdrawn
stuff
his
off.
campaign against
That's
me.
it.
Well, that's a start.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart.
I appreciate.
I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Well, I had thought that she was going to give us money, but I mean, you know, let's see where this
I'd
goes.
be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. You never hide your strength either. It serves you well, terrifies your foes. Few will dare to stand against you. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
I mean,
You have quite a gift, Shayera.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
I'm never sure what...
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Yes, you are the Butcher of Torfan. Remember that you are terrifying, and everybody else is terrified of you. Now go forth and be a hero. Can we get off this rock yet? This really cool, rocky, interesting... Let's go be a badass somewhere. I've got a Spectre to out-Spectre. Citadel Tower, docking bay. Can we just leave? Rapid transit. No. Let's go somewhere else. Not here. CSAC connects to the dry docks. Is it a bad thing that I recognize, like... I know how to get around here, mostly from... all the other
Coming
games?
up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Girly writes fast. Tally, are you excited? You seem to be bouncing.
She vibrate.
She is. Well, alright, boys. What?
No, go ahead and destroy any webway gates, ultimately.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding
What?
officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Why? You're apparently amazing for this.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
More ways than one, I suppose. Alright, well.
Saren's not gonna get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
What about
the
these?
Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
Yeah, fuck
But if they
you.
do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Cool.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Deal with
I'll
it.
take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
That's fine.
I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
That doesn't mean I have to like you. Renegade +2.
Yes, Commander?
Are you okay?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I don't know if that makes him a really good leader or a shit leader.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
Probably.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shelley. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
Not really.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
Alright.
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
What happened?
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Who died?
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
Well, that ruined your
There was a
mission.
camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectre.
That's fucking bullshit.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
That's not fucking
Why'd
fair.
you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me?
Well, that was the wrong
Or their
response.
best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
I mean, that wasn't exactly...
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Try not to die, sir. Hey, a keeper. Yes?
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
The ship is fancy. How many more of those do I have to go find? Missing survey tree, scan the keepers. Ooh, I got another 6 more. Yay! Now, let's get off this fucking rock! Ew. Codex. Or fucking armless base full of things. And on to my ship.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
1 UV decontamination incoming.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics.
Ain't that
Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Good to know.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Let's be honest.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't gonna be easy. This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't gonna stay on the far fringes of Citadel space. The Council wants to ignore this. That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past. No reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own.
I mean, that's true, but we don't need to be so goddamn isolationist about it.
Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
We're not going to screw this up, guys.
This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on. The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Only Renegade. Well, shite. Now for some of the fun parts. Let's get to know our friendly neighborhood pilot.
Commander, something you need?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
One of them.
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I can't have you on this ship if you're going to infect my crew.
Infect the crew? Oh man, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
And this is Joker. How'd you get your nickname while we're
Why
at
does
it?
everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than
sorry,
saying
sweetie. Your
Alliance
character
Flight
has
Lieutenant
crazy
Jeff Moreau.
eyes.
I know, it's
love to
really
make my children
annoyed.
laugh.
You're dodging the
Crazy
question.
eyes.
Look, I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
pick
they
the
don't get
name.
better until like
One of the
game
instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling.
sweetie girl.
She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Oh.
You were focused.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot.
So now
By
you
the
make
end of the
stupid
year,
jokes.
I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
How's the
How's
ship?
the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander.
I'm sorry.
Lucky for you,
I can't
I'm
hear
anything
him
but
over how
average.
much he's talking about his dick.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
I guess he had to learn to be self-aggrandizing after all of that.
Yes, I would definitely agree with that. Hey, Presley, how are you doing?
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Oh?
Uh-oh.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
They are literally here to assist. Not because they're gonna get
Well, we
shit
don't
out
need
of
that.
it. Mostly
I
because...
think this is more a pride thing than a payment thing. But still.
Well, I mean, like, what's interesting is, like, let's think about it. Rex is here for the shits and giggles. Honestly, that's basically what he's here for. And he's got nothing better to do. So, you know, he might as well be useful, and Saren's an asshole, so, you know, let's go kill him. Garrus is here because fuck that guy. He gives Turians a bad name. Talia's here because Geth, and I still need to figure out shit on my end. So, you know what? Taking down Saren takes down the Geth. Like, all of this is mostly... What's the word? It's not...
Oh, you got a fucking robot over there, too. Be careful of those things.
We don't have that many robots over here, thankfully. Whatchamacallit? Not self-aggrandizing. It's not, none of them are really going for the self-serving route, overly. I mean, Rex, but Rex is a special case. What makes them so different than us? So, fuck it.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander, this won't be a problem.
Better not be.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
Now.
A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
So, if you decided to go be the war hero, instead of being in Torfin, you were part of the Skillian Blitz.
Enough.
Oh.
So, I mean, there's aspects, but it all kind of, like, it's kind of cool how if you know what you're listening for, it's kind of interesting how everything links up history-wise, but just the other sides of what could have been, eh?
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my
could have
officer's
been a war
commission
hero out
after
of that.
Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Cool. All right.
Carry on, Presley.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Not even, I should go. Goodness. Now, honestly, this is one of my favorite themes in the entire game. Population. Not including keepers. Good to know. Move. I can't remember. Oh, back it up further. Various. Argus Riots. Ladies Gamma. Gemini Sigma. This is what I meant by you can leap around everything. You leapfrog kind of across everywhere. Sad after a while, actually. And that's where the Omega 4 relay is from Game 2, which will become a big deal later on. That's where Tally's area is, if I recall. I think Palavin, somewhere over here, which is Garrus' spot. I think Earth and Sol is around here, but I can't remember. Where do we want to go first? Argos, Rio. Do we want to do side quests or do we want to go get our archaeologists?
Side quests. Let's just do the side quests.
There's all the side quests. Although,
like, is there any time in which going to do a side quest will make you fail the main quest?
Just at the very, very end. These are all side quests. These are all, like, side objectives, interesting little bits. Sometimes you come across creatures, sometimes you come across, like, loot. Other times you just...
Oh yeah, that's probably fun.
Interesting characters, who are we running up against? It's all side quests. And then you need to go talk to your people so that, you know, maybe they'll give you more information. Go to Hades or Phoenix? Let's go to Phoenix. And then figure out that there's nothing there. I don't think those are actually out there, but they're kind of cool. Alright, for the moment, go get some tea, go have a bio break. I need a bio break. Pausing recording.
Alrighty.
BRB, everybody. And pause. And we're back in the Phoenix. Let's go to Tontau. Low density, methane and helium. It's a glass planet.
Fascinating.
Sure, let's go land. It's sandy. Who do we want to take? Who do you want to take? Who do you want to see in action?
Who have we? Oh, what can our main character do?
Our main character is good at being badass in general, yes. However, the main character is also very good at long distance sniping and not so good at up close, and their stuff usually involves on fucking up other people mechanics stuff. So their shields, their weapons, that kind of thing. So anybody with purple has the ability to space magic them. Versus like anybody who's red has superior combat or excessive combat. And then there's Tally, who's just all tech. But she is basically a machinist.
Do we need her hacking prowess for anything on this planet?
I have no idea.
Well, how about her and Ashley to sort of balance it out?
Sure,
the punchy versus the hacky.
Well, the only trick is no space magic, but that's okay. We will have lots of opportunities for space magic. Welcome to the Mako.
There you go. Oh, you got a little, like, six-wheeled rover guy.
This is fucking miserable. But there's things.
Oh no.
The Mako. There's a hidden structure, debris, an anomaly. Well, let's go that way. Now the Mako is great. It booms and it bounces. And depending on how crazy you are, it drives directly over mountaintops.
Oh, it's like a Skyrim horse.
Well, yes. Until you talk about Shadowmere. And then Shadowmere just kind of kicks all the ass.
Shadowmere isn't actually a horse, though. There's also Arvan. Arvan?
Arvan?
The
Whoa! See?
Yeah, that guy. The one who's the only horse you can summon over on Solstheim.
Yes.
I love him. He's just so good.
The ghost horse. I remember.
Yes, Hans. Undead Hans.
Did you honestly try and like fall off the windowsill?
I don't think he was trying.
Did. Almost did. Jump. We are in a crevice. And now we're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we are going to reload. And...
Oops. Not do that this time?
Hopefully, yeah. Load game. Quick save. That's okay. It's alright, honey.
Oh.
Maybe we're not going to go crevasse way. We'll go that way. We'll just, snipe them from a distance. The Mako is lovely. Has terrible suspension. How do I get out? Oh, and it'll super jump. Nope. F? No. Cancel. How do I just embark? Let's go find out. Key bindings. Da 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 da. Vehicle. Aim. Change zoom level. Exit. Q. There we go. There we go. Now, before anything else happens, squad. Start with Tally. Ooh, she's the Korean machinist. Because she is fucking awesome.
Right.
Let's give you some pistol power. And your shotguns.
Damn.
Done.
I just got this in the city.
And a shit ton things. Also, your electronics needs to be awesome. Yeah, all of these guys can be really cool if you do it well. Combat armor. Hello, kitten.
Hello, small creature.
Shotguns, we'll give you those. Carnage is excellent. Stop staring at the birds. Hey, you. Hey, you. Knock it off.
That is how the cat do.
That is very true. Spectre training. I need those. Thank God. Yes, I need that.
Yeah, I saw a bit of that. Have you finished the research? I know it's too fast to, but...
Lost first aid. Need that. Fitness is always a good thing to have. But, I mean... But then there's the things that I do that are awesome.
Have you researched the
Infiltrator.
Hospitallers?
That's it?
No, at least it makes sense. That's the important part.
We'll throw more at Spectre. Okay. And while we're at it, we shall save, because that sounds like a good idea. Let's go in and blow shit up. Or fail miserably. Whichever came first. Alright, guys. One on each side. Quick save. Go.
Yeah, look, that's one of that, the new order. It's going to be interesting.
One. You guys go that way. Stay in cover. That was not exactly what I wanted, but hey.
What you got, I guess.
Oh. Yup. If I recall, this one was fun. By fun, I mean that I wanted to murder everybody.
Rip in pepperoncini.
In pepperoncini, huh?
Yep. It's a vegan version of rip and pepperoni. Actually, I just like the way pepperoncini sounds better. It's a little more.
Yes, they are great. Alright.
Okay, I gotta learn to respect the Dark Eldar.
Now.
Yeah.
Fire in the hole!
Shields down! Just then stay the fuck out. And yeah. Ashley's it gone? Oh boy. Alright, maybe we can yeah, this welcome when I said turn-based combat was troublesome, I'm
That is pretty obnoxious.
Look out! Eat this!
That wasn't what I wanted at all. F is no.
Metagel deployed.
Q is not what I want either.
Simple.
V, isn't it? Oh, V is Medigel. Okay, load. Again, remember how I said that this shit was hard?
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Yeah, just a lot. So everybody just stay very still. We're going to stay in fucking cover.
Usually you want like 3 or 4.
Everybody is just going to stay right here.
But are they though?
No.
Alright.
In a round, or like one infantry round. We're back.
There we go. Stay! Ugh! Dead?
Nope, they got back up.
Yay! Overload.
They looked pretty dead there after a minute.
Their feet were in the air.
I guess they were practicing their breakdancing.
Very well.
They're just
Can you get down? No, you can't. Hips. Would you stay down? Ashley, go stand over there.
You peeked the hell out of your mic there.
I do that a lot, actually.
I do be the way that it is.
Charging up. Fire in the hole!
That'll work. Mass Effect was a wonderful fucking game, and then there were so many days where it was frustrating to no end. And if we go out, then we are going to end up dying. Yep. Oh, Tali. I miss Chiquita. In the second game, she gets the coolest little teeny droid. Don't die. Okay, we're going to move up
Poke with a stick.
gently. Everybody. Nope.
Eat this!
That is still not what I wanted.
Too bad we don't have a glaive, eh?
He, unfortunately, is still alive.
Go, go, go!
What have I got left? Pistol? But of course, I
I am doing my and I somehow
Go, go, go!
Now we're in trouble. We ran out too far. Well, stay in cover!
Oh, I think I'm back way into the Tal base.
Don't. Just shields back up. First aid is something. Health. What is my fucking heal again? I keep forgetting. Going to need it a lot. Use first aid. B. Stay in fucking cover if you would. Nope.
Shields down.
Again. Balls.
Go, go, go!
One of you. No! not 100% in cover, and what it considers cover, it has no problem. Whoa. Oh, you're not all the way in the cover that we thought was cover effective? Well, that's fine. We're just going to, like, blow your brains out. I mean,
Go, go, go!
Yes, shut up. Hey, my shield.
Enemy is everywhere!
Yeah, no, we're really just kind of in certain spaces.
Go, go!
Damp. Blowing. Tally. I need those. Bring them back. Bring them back. Move! Stay down. No. Stay down. Hide in fucking cover. Thank you.
Go, go, go!
Tally. Oh my god. Go here. Ashley, you can go there. And then I can die. Because death is preferable to staying with this miserable pain some days. Welcome to Mass Effect. I'm not necessarily good at it. Alright. Now, staying in cover worked pretty damn well. Let's try her again. The combat is problematic, if you can't tell. Let's make certain everybody's got the right equipment.
Oh, those poor bastards.
Banshee. Not better. Hello, Cayenne Pepper. Would you like to come down? Ashley, what have you got? Striker. Come on, hop down. Or don't, maybe.
I think, actually, I have a full guardsman force to my south here, because I just saw a new base.
Come on. The Cayenne has opinions.
The same tier as I am.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with the idea that, you know, for now we have the best stuff we can.
Once you hit tier 3, you'll be able to create a unit that allows you to build more bases.
Well done, girl. I'm going to hide here. What? Oh, great, they're both dead.
They just expanded out over here.
Time to go, Commander.
So is Sally. Alright, we're redoing this again. I've got a lovely bunch of problems, diddly-dee. Most of them are that I can't play this game very well. I wish that there was better things that I could do with turn-based combat. Or not turn-based combat.
So that's why I'm kind of, you have to figure it out. But at the same point, there is a unit that you get for that.
One of you stay here. Get up, Ashley. Goddamn Ashley. Well. Above us? Is that what's going on? You are above us. Ooh, my skill's too low. We'll take that. And that. Tally. Da 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 da. Quick, let's save. We survived it? Dear God. Get it. Get it. My decryption is too low. Intriguing. Decryption.
I am liking the pace of battle of this.
Apparently I need to get better at this shit. Damn.
Like,
you lead, I'll follow.
Which I'm appreciative of, dear. However,
constant combat, but it's not.
Apparently we need to come back here for the malfunctioning object of I don't have enough skill for this. Damn. Well, fuck. Oh well, worst things could happen. You know, we could be dead. Again. Alright, well, Mako. Where else do we want to go? Let's... rover our way over there. Woo! There's the Mako. Promise. I don't know what a problem is. I'll just blast my way over it. As much as we love Mako in some terrible, terrible form, yeah, it's not indestructible. You should see the Krogan's version of this thing. They're cool. Krogan-like, but cool. Where are we? Oh, we're on. Here there be things. No, I think even the Mako has found a slope it does not appreciate.
Uh-oh.
Woohoo! That was cute. Okay. You know what? Maybe we need to go back to places that aren't like... God damn it, why is everything still too... Hidden structure, destination. Let's go find something else, because apparently I have spec'd myself incorrectly. Now I'm annoyed about it. Whoops! And the Mako. No, I don't know how I got there, and no, I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I'm going to find a way. Or I'm going to bounce myself off a cliff. And you know, I just feel so bad for anybody who's actually in the damn thing with me. And I don't think the suspension is particularly set up for aliens. So I can see, like, poor Garrus, who's slightly taller than everybody, just being like, "Dear God, get me off this fucking ride." Ooh, well, I found the mercury deposit.
Jesus, they fucking just shred my guardian spawns.
Yay! Does that mean I get money? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Surveyed mercury deposit. Awesome.
Nice.
Okay. So now there's a destination. Now I'm curious. But I'm also not that curious. Why is there a bloody destination? Because it's an anomaly. Yeah, and I couldn't work with it, so okay, we're going back to the Normandy. We have surveyed a thingy. That's awesome. And now we're leaving. No. We'll go back to that maybe someday. Tashi. Survey! Yay! Sumerium. What the hell is Sumerium? I have questions. Unknown. What is this unknown? I saw a thingy. Or maybe I didn't see a thingy. Silsalto. Has no remarkable features. Okay. Cool. Krypton and Xenon. Cool. We found Cobalt, boys. Zoom out further.
I see your fortress.
Let's run over to Hydra. You know.
I'm okay with it.
Oops. No, come back. I may or may not also be, like, doing nail polish as we go. Ooh. Oh, Shagger! Ooh, this is the interesting aspect. So part of the Krogan rebellions, the Krogans had warlords. Shiagar is one of their historical figures. She was a female. I didn't realize that.
That's a conjuring fire blade. Which is I'm okay with.
Of course they do. Survey anyway. Dangerous. Interesting. Parthia colony insignia. Interesting. Parthia.
Message coming in.
Uh-oh.
Patching it through.
Uh-oh.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos.
Argos Rio.
Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Bro, the whirlwind.
Lovely. Pressure cooker world. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's go find out what kind of trouble we're in for, boys. And girls. And everybody else in between. Who are we going in with this time? Who are we going in with this time?
Oh boy,
You weren't paying attention, were you?
No, we're on a different planet now, I know
we
that much.
We are. Very good. I'm proud of you for knowing that much. We're even in a different solar system.
Oh. What's the mission this time? I did miss that part.
I've got no idea. Although I will say, apparently, that my decryption and electronic skill are far too weak. That said, this is not Dragon Age,
and,
where I can go in and say, hey, you go do this.
Oh, really? You can't change characters?
No. So even though Tali is incredibly good at these things, I don't think that she's got the power to do it. You can, but only in combat.
Really? I think. That's stupid.
Either that, or I really... Alright, so that's where I'm at.
Well, I guess...
Wow, they have a lot of force.
Grab Tali and Erdnot.
Rex? We can do that.
Yeah.
Those
Let him wreck some faces.
Oh, and he does.
The problem is
He does. Where may go? We shall make them listen to us. Yeah. It's funnier in my head, and I understand.
Drive, motherfucker, drive.
Do I have to? Transponder signal. Anomaly.
Apparently.
Let's go hang out with them. You know what? And maybe after that we'll go find Liara, because we are missing an archaeologist.
That's what
she's really fucking cool. And you know, when I said that Tali reminded me of you, I think I was wrong. I think Liara is more like somebody who reminds me of you. Although both of you are frickin' brilliant, both of them are brilliant in their own ways. Liara starts off as this really cute, well, I'll show you. Both of them are really cute, no matter what.
It looks like the signal's coming from that wreckage.
Yeah, it's a trap!
Alright. Unfortunately, I don't think I can run over them. I don't know if that works. Fuck, let's do it again. Poof! Damn it, I can't reverse. I can't, like, move in reverse. Aim! explode? Did it literally just explode?
Let's get moving.
Well, that's fucking useful. Well, let's go survey shit while we're here. Is that it? Destination. Decoy transfer. Fuckers. Anomaly. Let's go survey shit while we're here. Assuming that I can. Assuming that my skill is appropriate. Oh yeah. That's always problematic. Alright, let's go blow shit up somehow. Again. I can only imagine Rex being in the middle of this going, oh god, the suspension! I don't really blame him, honestly. The headcanon is very much the Shepherd is not exactly the best of all drivers. I mean, the fact that I am quite literally hopping over mountains instead of going and finding an easier route. I don't have something to do with it. Let's try and find the easiest route here. It gets even more fun when there's lava. Woo! It bounced. I should be less amused by this. But I'm more amused by this. Cute. This will be where I don't have enough information or something. Salvage. Ugh. Yeah, okay, that's enough. We're going to go get Liara. Because then I will actually have potentially enough points to put into things. Like, apparently my fucking skill sets. Hi, you're the person who's able to do this shit. You can't do any of it because you're an idiot. And put all your stuff in things that aren't this. Let's find detained persons. Where are you? Gnosis. That could be wrong. So let's go find out. Elaborate crypts of belonging spacefaring species called the Ziof. Intriguing. Let's see why the arts are there. That sounds familiar too. Nova Yekaterinburg. That makes sense. Yekaterinburg is pretty modern mining. Who are we taking this time?
Do you have a favorite?
Honestly, I love my Dexter team, my Levoprotein people, which is these two. But
right.
I mean,
well, we haven't seen Garrus, and I do like Talizora, so yeah, let's go with Garrus.
Fair enough. Tally is just amazing. Honestly, all of them are for the most part. I mean, Kaidan is a little bit goody two-shoes. But, you know, some folks are just...
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings.
Oh.
Really strange, like off the damn charts.
What do you mean?
It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Alright. Oh yay, llama! we think that Systems Alliance is technically American founded or Canadian founded? I mean, Kaidan is canonically Vancouverish, but and it's hilarious because at some point or another they actually like make mention to like an Edmonton team. Normal.
What in tarnation? Oh dear. Well, I guess we don't look at it. Zombies, other things.
They're not zombies.
Cyborgs made of dead people.
As it turns out, it's actually not the Geth that do that.
Oh, I see.
The Geth are technically responsible for it, but they are not the ones that... They would not normally have that capacity, if I recall correctly. That's actually Reaper tech, I think. Fuck this shit. I'm not.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we could find the side window?
I mean, you're not wrong. But also, I'm sort of starting to get some of this fucking... Can't remember if there's two or... I mean, I'm seeing things, but I can't tell if it's for us or not. Turn. I've left wreckage. And I'm okay with that. That fucker on my scope. Pew pew. So I can murder them faster.
No easy targeting.
Well, that too. But there's also like no sight. Oh, found him. Found them all, gang. Woo! That was not what I wanted. Entertaining as it was. Not really what I wanted to have happen. Also, who leaves plasma containing shells all over the place? I have questions. That's just murder. Why can you not decide to follow the wheels? Oh, hello. Where are you? Oh, hi. is, however, really good against the Geth.
All clear.
Well, that's helpful.
Well, she is kind of the tech specialist, so... And they are basically tech.
Do it. How's the fucking movie? Oh, sorry, no, she's not playing Andromeda. She's playing Andromeda.
Oh, fuck no, I'm not playing Andromeda. Oh, with that shite.
She heard that.
Jumping. Jumping does not work. I keep forgetting this. Let's take the Mako. Even if we're just gonna run across the yard. Because I don't trust anything.
Holy shit!
Do we go in this side?
Fuck, that's... No, that's not good.
Andromeda. No. Ooh, an upgrade kit. Always check the everything. Also known as check all the things. Actually, hang on. Back up. Squad. Ooh, I have points! What did we need? We needed motherfucking dampening. Except that wasn't it. Overload was what we needed. We also needed decryption. Probably not a bad idea to have that too. There. Hopefully that will help. Ooh, yes, you. I forgot about you. Let's give you a couple of points in snipers. Because we always need another couple snipers. I always need another couple snipers. Perfect. Tally. Yay, you have points! Hacking. Yes. Fuck yes, I remember hacking. Hacking is so good, especially because when we hit the Geth, it's just good to have.
Because they're, well,
they're robots. Fuck them up, Buttercup.
So it kind of makes sense. I just
So
watched
much
5
better.
versions of units.
Garrus, you actually use this shit.
That makes sense. It's
Tally,
like
you don't. But you do use that. You do use that, and you don't use that. And what do we use? That's even shittier than the last one. Omni tool. Yes. No. Give me the shields. Light armor. I think I can use medium armor at some point. They're light armor. Of course I don't need them. Neither do you. This is not better. And you, unfortunately, because you have your exosuit, get nothing. Come on, you can come out of stealth. I promise it'll be okay for the next 5 seconds. Hey, there's a wheel. Do we have all of our wheels? Yes, we do. Locked crate. Easy decryption. And manual override. AKA, fuck you and everything that you stand for. We'll take that. can't remember if she's supposed to be Voss Raya or not. Because their naming scheme is based off Arabic.
Oh.
So in game 2, she's Talizora Voss
Remember to
Raya.
stay hydrated.
Oh, good. Thank you. Just in case, you know, I needed to remember to stay hydrated. Right. I mean, I guess I shouldn't look the weird gift horse in the mouth. Even if the advice is, you know, weird. No! Well, you're dead now. And you know what? I'm only a little bit feeling guilty about that. Balls. Welcome to decryption. It's not always working. Try this again.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Where's my shields? Did we just get into the damn Mako? Well, let's go that way. Alright. Lava. I mean, I wouldn't want anybody to think that it's too hot for me to handle. Which is the effect of rain? This is reckless. It's a little bit over the top. Also, can we back up about why the hell my weapons aren't affected at such a range? Questions. Mostly. What the fuck? Da-da-da-da. Swish. There ain't more!
Oh fuck, I hit a gnome over here. Jesus Christ, they're in the goddamn trees. I think I'm
Oh, this will go great. Someone's coming for us. We're in a tunnel of blood. Whenever somebody decides to save for us, I expect there to be trouble. Kind of like that. Aim, fuck.
No, their basic units are not. The problem is their rattlings are great against any of my guys, and they have a lot of
lies.
That are just
like lies.
Solid element. Yeah. So,
Mass Effect. Half Mako, half turn-based combat, half dear god, what have I done and why am I dead? Also, where's the road?
What's the road?
Precisely. Oh god, I didn't realize there would be this many moral conundrums. Also, what's a road, and how do I get places? No, I don't necessarily. Can we move over? Drag map. Apparently the map only goes one specific dragability. Turn around, come on. There we go. Run for the one piece of road that I thought we... Oh. The other one. What? I don't trust you. Why put us through another tunnel? Tunnel where there could be problems. But sure. Run you over if I really want. But for now that I have bullets, let's use them instead. I have a giant gun thing that's sitting on my head. It's full of lots of problems. We're going to be dead. I don't trust you fuckers with anything I got. Why is... Oh. Balls. Alright, y'all. Here we go.
Heading to position.
alone. Get behind cover! Also, where the fuck are you guys? Let me guess, they're locked on a rock somewhere. Garrus, Tally, where the fudge are you people? Where are you? They're literally stuck behind the Mako.
Oh, AI. Not so much the eye.
I think it's gonna let us. No, I tried. Are you two on my side this time? Brilliant. They're actually available. Oh great, you two are actually coming along. It'd be nice to not be the only fucking gun in an abundance of idiots. This stream is definitely not for children. Do not come here expecting child-friendly. Will not fight. Well then get behind cover, you twit. Sally, sort them out. Both of you over here. I forgot about this.
What?
I can go in.
Oh, you can get shootier.
I can get so much shootier.
This explains why you were having so much trouble. It expected you to be shootier before you started.
I always expect myself to be able to be shootier. I always.
As shooty as possible.
As damn fucking murderously shooty as possible. Because when in doubt, the shootier, the better. Let's give you armor piercing.
If it survives one round, it will help.
Heat sink. Tally. You run around with this shotgun. Okay. Let's give you active rounds. Maybe not. Heat sink. Recoil dampener for the shotgun. Very useful. Pistol. I did have shooty enough stuff, yes? I can't remember now. Assault rifle, shotgun, sniper. I don't like the sniper. I don't like this particular sniper, but, you know, we'll handle it. Recoil, dampener, that'll work fine. Don't really care for that. I mean, yes, but also give me the big guy. I said the big guy. Done.
Here it comes!
No, that's a grenade. Carrion, get your act together.
Yeah. Yes.
Problem with this is Wikipedia again.
Well, then,
And it's very hard to think.
might as well do that then.
Probably. T is wonderful. And problematic. Oh, fuck this thing. Well, no, first things first. That thing. Stealth Stalker Fucker McGee. Buckle up, buckle in. The shootier is most certainly the better. Tally, stay over there. The carrion, sit there, stay. Exciting. Ouch. Run, you idiots! No! Get up. The carrier. Thank you. Just get out! Stop standing out of cover, you twit! I'm trying to. Very intelligent. Yes, you're entirely correct. I think we're out of range of her. Very hacky. Oh, it drove nuts. Get it, 30 meters? Okay. Carrion? Here I am! Come get me! Oops! Maybe I should have gotten you first! Oh wait, I did. Sucks to be you, doesn't it?
They hurt, but it's not bad.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me half a second.
That's okay, you can hop coming back.
We're back! And I don't remember what the hell is in this building, so let's go fucking find out.
Oh, we're gonna find out.
Yes, yes we will. Oh hey, tunnel. Yay. Exciting. Also, this looks so habitable. Combat? No, nothing. Don't you dare go for that green screen.
Oh, cat.
The cat is on the back of my chair. Boyfriend just pulled the green screen away very enthusiastically, very quickly, and spooked the living shit out of me. Guys, I appreciate my shield. Please do stop trying to murder them all. Oh, I'm in front of the damn cover. Thank you.
No.
Apparently not.
Think we got him, Commander.
Thank you, Tally. If nothing else, they're cute. Coast is clear. Well, I figured that, but thanks. Hello, that's my shoulder. Where would you like to go? My sister asked if I was playing a Let's Play via VTube or like with a VTuber avatar, and I'm like, no. But with the cat hopping up and down over top of me, I kind of want to now, just so that like when I pause the game and go, hey, could you get off my shoulder? Somebody understands that she's like literally hopped off the top of my chair and is standing on my shoulder.
Yeah.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
What was that? Oh. Oh, I wonder. This looks oddly familiar.
Oh,
Right. That ain't how we're going anywhere. Alright, let's go. Do not sheathe your weapons just because you're in an elevator. This is stupid. Don't do that. Yeah, we're immune because we've got what? Bulletproof glass? I have opinions and a medical kit.
Engaging target.
Oh hey, look! It isn't fucking bulletproof glass! Could you get in cover, please? No, apparently I cannot. I'm gonna die, as I said. And, you know, we're going to lament the fact that cover apparently doesn't work when you're standing in front of it. Hello, Mass Effect 1. We love you just the way you are for all of your fuck-ups. But this makes my commentary even more apropos. For the love of fuck, don't sheathe your weapons just because you're in an elevator. I have opinions. And drink, which makes this whole commentary so much
I have
easier.
another artillery battery up and ready to go.
And Nova,
Sounds like he's having fun.
He very much is. I think. I could be wrong. Scimitar. Now, Tally, you run that. Can this be reused? I have opinions. I want to reuse the things I give you. Especially when... Ew. That's cool. Oh. Intriguing. Let's give you... that. That's always fun. More recoil. Or less recoil. Striker 2, Edge 1, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Is that better or worse than the one that I've got? Heatsink capacity. The heatsink's actually better, but the accuracy's worse. We're getting rid of that thing. Shields are not necessarily better. We're also getting rid of that stupidity. Oh hey, I got points! Does that mean everybody else got points? They got points too! Na 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 na! I'm excited when people get things. Hardening. What the hell is hardening? Give you your armor. Tally, what do you get? More shotgun love. Explode them harder. Decryption, first aid. Yay. Yeah, we need that. Not gonna lie. Because I seem to kind of suck some days. Ooh, where am I at? Well, we're playing it straight down the middle, apparently. Save, boys, save. Save harder. Can I pop out, please? There they are. Tally, sort them out.
what Liara's looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing more
She
than
should
dead
get up.
You lead. I'll follow.
So I guess we found Liara. Maybe.
Oh.
Eventually. I guess we found where Liara is supposed to be, anyway. That's what we
She's
discovered.
not there?
Well, I don't know. We haven't found her yet. Well.
Just lead the way.
Alright. Guess you guys are all fucking helpful.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Blink, blink, blink. We found Liara.
Okay.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Was
Yes,
she
we
exactly
gathered.
where she's supposed to be? Oh.
We hear you?
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Okay. You alright?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Ah, yes, I can
How did
see
you end
the,
up in there?
I can see the
I
parallels.
was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up.
Which?
So I hid in here. Can you believe that?
Oh, no.
Geth beyond the veil.
Oh, no, I wasn't
I
worried
activated
about
the
that.
tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains
She's
would keep
honestly
them out.
just badass.
When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out,
how about
please.
this? Because Liara...
It's not a bad thing.
Well, that's fair. But I mean, how about this? Because Benezia is also like Saren's dragon, basically, do you want to go kill her with Liara? Give you some closure?
That seems like a reasonable thing to do.
Alright.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control
Although
here that
Liara
should
might
deactivate
be able
this
to tell
thing.
you about this than
You'll
I
have
do.
to find some
we'll
way
see.
past
Well,
the barrier.
you know, I tried
That's
going
the tricky
in
part.
at one
The
point.
defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Her eyebrows are exceptional. I will admit that. One thing that does come to mind, at one point or another, I tried to go and go find Benezia without Liara, and Garrus bitched at me about it. And it was kind of hilarious. Because he was like, you need to go and get Liara. Liara ought to be here for this. This is a bad idea. We shouldn't be doing this without her. Why are we doing this? You're an idiot. Stop that. But to me, it was still funny because it was like, she should probably be here. Why is she? Fearlessly aha! This lack of cover goes 2 ways. Sorry, am I swearing too much for you?
No, not at all. Not at least. And the cover is
terrible. The only good thing in terms of all that goes about is quite literally the fact that the cover is slightly better. But if you are not entirely in it, you are not allowed to come entirely out of it either. And in that sense, it is still frustrating. You know, I can entirely understand the whole concept of fuck all this shit, whoa. At least it doesn't have a time sequence this one. Cool.
Well, if it works, it works.
When in doubt, hit it with a giant fucking razor. Or laser. Laser, not razor. Razors are secondary and probably would not help in this circumstance.
Yep, sounds about right.
But yeah, I I can entirely understand Liara's entire existence. Fuck global politics. Fuck galactic politics. I want to go. Like, I would be so excited to be an archaeologist in space. All the shit that, like.
It would be nice to
whoa.
have fast, like 8 fucking turns.
Like that just being able to go and find shit out. Hang on. Oops. Being able to go find shit out while, like, the galaxy is not even imploding or anything. Just this whole concept of, like, fuck it, we're gonna go out and learn things about things that may or may not have ever existed, or existed thousands of years beyond our existence? Our time scale? I mean, it's the idea is fascinating. I mean, I must also point out that, like, I also am very aware of Lovecraft, and the idea that there are entities like what exists in any of his stories existing is somewhat unnerving at the best of times. That was too easy. Hello, device. Prothean elevator. We go from one elevator type to another. Lucky. That's always a good sound.
They're most.
Alright. Hello, Liara. Can we let you free?
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Which button? Sure, I'll just poke this thing. Ow.
Hard light keypad.
Sorry?
Hooray, she is no longer on that little hard light keypad. Also, hooray, she's no longer T-posing to assert dominance.
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on.
Really?
She is an Asari. Asaris are
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Nice.
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know.
Well, I don't think.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Well,
we
have
have
to
to
get out of
hurry.
here then.
The whole place is caving in.
Let's get out of here.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
We'll just stand here at this. I mean, you gotta hand it to them. 50,000 years worth of non-existence, and they are, like, still this effective. That's good.
Yep, that's a functional Aztec. This is the exact opposite of, like, Apple. Okay, who's the stumpy toad? Space Bowser!
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
Oh, piss off, Space Bowser.
Space Bowser, huh? Ruins
In
coming
case
down.
you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
He doesn't care.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Oh, yeah, because she's
Whatever
just
it
an
is you
item.
want, you are not getting it from me.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
That is not what I meant.
I like your attitude.
Fuck him up, Buttercup.
Always do. Tally.
Convenient piece of cover, like, right there.
Oh, bollocks. Okay, load. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
I forgot that those things exist.
What thing?
Geth primes.
Spare the Asari if you can. No, doesn't matter.
Oh shit.
are you? Could you go over and not die?
They're really bad at this. Like,
I know.
The I part of the AI. It's not very
Oh, both of them. I don't like your face anymore. Pop goes your brain cell.
Not the. I did throw the brain cell in there.
Well, okay. Here's the fun and games of Krogan. Everything that's on them is fucking redundant.
They like might have
4 lungs.
Built like
they have
Space
redundant.
Marines.
They have redundant nervous systems.
Oh, that's
very
neat.
intriguing. But they
Also seems
literally
very
say
uncomfortable.
things like, one of the reasons they're so goddamn durable. And they will say things like, she's got a quad. Because they literally have 4 testicles.
Ah. Yeah. Not necessarily this. Hog snakes have extra cocks, but
No, not necessarily that. Just all of the important shit. Krogans have 2 brains? I can't remember. Thank you. Sorry? Yeah. Well, they don't have 2 dicks. They just have 2 sets of them. Just in case they lose one. Thankfully, Normandy did his job and, you know, already picked up the Mako.
very good, very good.
Okay, I'm supposed to be a fucking elite-ass soldier. Why is 5 seconds of sprinting fatiguing me?
You're carrying a lot of
Too
heavy
close,
shit.
Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Yeah, that sounds like him. That sounds like Joker.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
Emphasis on a few!
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from a volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
Yeah, probably.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
She's technically a bee.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your
she's
age.
very small
A
child.
century may seem
Very
like a
much
long
so.
time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child.
You got a good point there.
That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Oh?
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues.
They
But
kinda
here is
did.
the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
50,000 years. There's more?
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research.
You know?
But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Honestly, you know, if it were anybody else, and if I didn't have, you know, the years behind me that I do, this would be fantastical. Ridiculous. What do you mean you have an idea based on, like, half-baked theories and, like, a sense of shit? And then I realized just how much time you spend doing shit. And after a while, how patterns start to emerge, even when you can't tell that they're there, until it just snaps.
I moved Max as far as I could.
From mechanics going, we really need to replace that bolt, to that's not right. I don't know why, and I can't tell you why, but I know that that's not right, and I don't like it, and it needs to change, because this is a problem, or it will be.
That'd give you a nice boost. And to have your...
And given the fact that she's got 50 years, and I've got a hell of a lot less, I'm gonna go with her half-baked theories, thank you very much.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Alright, well, I might have an
They
idea.
were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers?
Well, I'm
But I
damn
have never
certain that
heard
if
of-
somebody's
How
purged
do
the,
you know this?
the
What
evidence of
evidence do you
Protheans,
have?
nobody is going to go in and tell you about the Reapers because they've probably been the ones to purge all the evidence.
You're looking at that going, what?
They're literally
There was a
folktale.
damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed.
I need a picture of this furball.
This isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit or Saren.
Alright, well, what have you got?
I don't know
will
why
send you a picture
Saren
of
wanted
Fluff
you out
later.
of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
I'm glad that somebody's always able to keep a very stable eye on the situation. Welcome
Good to have you
aboard.
on the team, Liara.
We
Thank
need
you,
another...
Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
You've been through a
When was
bit
the
of a
last time
shit.
you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some
I had
time
a
to
drink.
process all this.
I don't know where it went.
Still, it could not hurt to
But
be
my glass is
examined by
empty.
a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over.
Yeah. Why
Are
is
we
the
finished
rum
here,
always
Commander?
gone? It's not rum in this case, but the point remains.
Schlorp?
Sorry?
Schlorp?
That may or may not be appropriate. Alright,
We can talk
later.
again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
What the hell am I gonna say to them?
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Oh, we're going after Saren and we managed to find nothing? So, you know, hey, why the fuck not? And we think it's the Reapers, but you don't want to believe us, so, you know, you made me a Spectre and ain't that great. Fuck, just no. Kaya does not have the mental capacity to deal with idiots of the bureaucratic variety.
Yes, Commander?
How are you doing, sir?
How did you end up assigned to the
I signed up.
Sorry.
They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate.
Speak freely, Presley.
I trust you, Commander. If you think they belong here, then so do I.
I love this, for one. I love the fact that he is, like, vocal and honest with you, and he trusts you enough to be honest with you. And I love the fact that he is like, alright, fine, you trust them, so I'll trust them. So obviously there's a shit ton of trust for this idiot who's running around with her scarred face and her I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but we need to stop this asshole. Honestly, everybody in there is an idiot. It's just whether or not you're able to figure it out. The Council at the moment, and Udina most of all, is definitely on the idiot list. Shepard's lower down. Everybody past Shepard is usually the crew. But the fact that this is even, like, showing how much trust and appreciation that the crew have for them is kind of incredible to me.
Relatively early on, too. They've only been...
Carry on, Presley.
Here.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, here's the thing. We've spoken to Presley, who was the beginning person.
How long have you been with the crew now? Like,
you know, I'm not entirely certain, honestly. I think a month or two, maybe? No, honestly, I don't know.
A lot of respect for how little time, you know,
well, I mean, yeah, but also no, because I mean, like, ew, hello.
Like, Shepard has a reputation, but...
Shepard has an intense reputation.
Some things seem only happen with, like, personal contact. The fact that they've gotten that, you know, comfortable with them in just a month, impressive.
Well, like, don't quote me on the month thing, because I honestly don't know. But at the same point, the idea that, like... Ooh, I have things! Somebody gave me things! I like it! Dr. Chakwas? Ooh, I can replenish the metagel! Oh my god, we need that. Okay, come back here. It very much is, because I tend to go through it a lot. Less in the second game.
That is the intention.
I suppose. Oh, Normandy 1, you're a nice ship. But I prefer the Normandy 2.
They do name things very creatively. Let me guess, the ship in the third one is not the Normandy 3.
No, something happens in game 2 that is a big deal. A very big deal. And, shit happens.
Ah.
Big shit.
So it's not the Normandy 3.
No. So, this is the Normandy SR1. Systems Alliance, I'm assuming. SR2 is... spoilers.
Something else. Okay.
So, based on the spoiler effect, we're going to not. I'm very entertained because I know the ship, I know SR2 a lot better than I do SR1. Because honestly, I was just sick and tired of having to deal with SR1. After a certain amount of time, meh. Ew, core change. Give me all the codex information. Besides that, ooh, element 0 for examine you. So this is the core of my ship. I am a badass. Only on
Hey,
occasion.
Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do.
Damn straight
She's
she
got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
She's brilliant.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
I mean, you know, I wanted to check people out.
You name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from... My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system.
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up.
I should find a way.
So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself.
I don't
no
honestly know
emissions to
how
give
that
away our
works.
location. Eventually, the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running, and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
Lovely.
There's no way.
Visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space.
Also, let's
Most
back up.
vessels rely on
Windows
scanners.
on
As long
spaceships.
as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about
She's
the
the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever
Don't worry,
designed.
when we hit
She's
game
the only
2,
one
you
using
get to
the new
check out,
Tantalus
like, you don't
drive
get to
core.
check it out. But you do get to upgrade some shit, which makes it very, very interesting to see, like, how the human and, not Primarch, Turian discussions, the technology manages to maneuver itself. You end up with, like, a sorry plating, and what else do we get? I think we get a sorry plating, a better scanner, and a Turian Thanix missile, or yeah, just Thanix guns, and they are state of the art to the point where even the Primarchy is like, these are our top secret shit, and you're not allowed to have them, and we pay a pretty penny to make damn certain that we got that.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel.
Don't technically understand the reason why they called it
We can run at
Tantalus,
FTL
but
speeds
still.
longer before we have to discharge the core.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Tantalus was terrible.
Where else have you served,
Nope.
Adams?
You name it.
Turn
My
that
last
around.
assignment was on the
Awesome.
Tokyo.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
He's absolutely excellent. You get a chance later on to recruit him again, and I do.
Your
Tally!
ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Hey?
I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
I mean,
The
we're
Normandy's
fancy.
prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
So, do we want Tally to explain it, or should I?
Have Tally explain it.
I can't
will
believe your
fill in.
fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
Why the hell not?
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly.
Mostly.
We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Keep talking.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child.
The Quarians are
If our
really
population
interesting. I
grows
like
too
them.
much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
That's because they are
So the
smart.
ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
It's a very interesting existence, the Quarians.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
So, I'm going to make a drink and begin the narration.
Oh, okay.
The Quarians are interesting, and they're interesting for a couple of reasons. One, when you hit Citadel space, the Quarians are despised, interestingly. They are considered the gypsies of the universe, as it were, because they are the migrant fleet. They are thought to be stowaways, castaways, street rats, thieves. Most of them aren't. In none of this universe have I met an asshole Quarian. Okay, a few, but none of them out of the migrant fleet. They're incredibly intelligent for the most part. They do ridiculous research into things that nobody else has considered, because why the fuck would they? Anything from social constructs all the way to Tali, who's known as the Quarian mechanist. She is... They literally make junk drives out of nothing. They manage to make everything work, somehow. And they literally live off of homeless flotilla junk. Quite literally. And they're brilliant for it. They're amazing. But the rest of the galaxy views them as vagrants. They have nowhere to go on their pilgrimage. they're quite easily taken advantage of because everybody else doesn't exactly trust them. And you actually come across a few of them in rather dire straits. But generally they are quite a rare sight. I mean, there's other alien species that are a little bit more rare, but in terms of what we have seen, the Quarians are quite rare. I think you only encounter like 2 outside of like actual Quarian stuff. So they're pretty amazing and also treated terribly. They have the same proteins as the Turians, so they can eat similar food. They have ridiculous, their immune systems are extremely weak. They do not come out of their suits. If they do, there's like a shit ton of immune boosters and a whole bunch of things. Linking your suit in Turian culture is, Quarian culture is a huge mark of respect and trust. And to do so usually exposes both parties to, you're gonna get a massive ass cold for a week, if you're lucky, or worse. So their suits are their exoskeletons, and if they get damaged, it can be a real problem for them. And by real problem, we're talking about like everything from, oh, I'm gonna get sick, to, oh, I'm gonna die, because that's an infection now. They do not have an ecosystem within their bodies the way that we do. Their entire species is currently based off of, basically, hydroponics, aquaponics, not aquaponics so much, but like biospheres a la Mars missions, which is really cool, but also really sad when you actually see the migrant fleet, because you take a look at it and go, how many people are living on this derelict mess? They're also like entirely vegan because they found that that's the easiest way to exist. That said, I wouldn't necessarily want to go to a Korean restaurant anytime soon. I mean, minus the fact that I'm also either, I can't remember if it's levodextro. I'm the wrong protein type, as are we all. Hello, humanity. Any Koreans or Turians in the audience? Chime in while you're at it. Because honestly, I'd love to hear about the difference in the proteins. Hi, dear. And the food quality. I'd love to figure out what exactly the difference is. Anyway, apparently they end up living on a lot of nutrient paste, which sounds fucking miserable.
Yep. Sounds like they're having yeast all the time.
Sorry?
That just sounds like a terrible way to live, honestly.
I mean,
Jesus. Nutrient things?
I mean, that's what some of them have discussed. I don't know. That's the only real mention of food.
Better than not eating anything at all, but
I mean,
damn.
Yeah, but I mean, I find it interesting, A, that they're vegan, because veganism is really hard to maintain generally. So the fact that, like, they're able to maintain themselves on a diet that is strictly vegan, both makes sense from a resource point of view, as well as, like, okay, I'm curious about how your protein, how your nutrients work, because humans can't do that very easily, or as easily as they'd like to believe. There's a lot more supplements that are required, or a very varied diet. So, in terms of interest, the Quarians are really fucking cool. I like them.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I don't know. Tell me all about the things.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI.
So, you know, about as good as anybody can run behind cover.
Modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input.
True.
Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity.
Which
the
they can't
neural
really do if
network
they're just
only
AI.
operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract.
They could ask questions.
One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I mean, I don't understand that concept, because honestly, like, okay, this thing that I have created that wasn't exactly anticipated to be able to do this has the capacity to understand concepts that we as a society struggle with. Am I the only one who looks at this and goes, this is kind of incredible?
I'm scared.
I mean, thanks for the vote of confidence. Timing. Some days we get it right.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth.
Did you like the spoilers?
The Geth responded to this order violently.
Well then.
They didn't. They did eventually.
No, Kaidan.
But they didn't initially. And that's what ends up making the whole Geth discussion a hell of a lot more interesting. Because the Quarians, as it turns out, acted on the terror of, hey, wait a second, you're not supposed to be able to ask these questions, this is a bad thing. Oh my god, get rid of it! Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it with fire. And yet the Geth only picked up weapons to protect other Geth.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't pick it up initially to go, I must fight my creator.
Well, yeah.
And that's what makes it interesting. They mentioned multiple times in this game and all the others that the Geth have been hiding behind the Perseus Veil, or beyond the Perseus Veil, for about 200 years. The migrant fleet has been running around for 300.
Huh.
They haven't settled to a planet. They haven't gone back to their original homeworld. They haven't done any of this. Why? Because they're still hiding from the Geth? Because they're still hiding from the fact that they can't go home? Excuse me. Like, assuming that the Geth aren't trampling all over their homeworld, why haven't they? Are they scared? Are they interested in finding all the fleets in the world? Galaxy, as it were. Galaxies. But I mean, they're obviously not doing well on the migrant fleet, as we have discovered. We'll discover better in Game 2 that they're seriously not necessarily doing great on the migrant fleet, and yet they are still the migrant fleet. It takes a cataclysm for them to go back to their homeworld, and even then, they're not sure if they really want to.
At least the city's killing one.
Because they're not sure if they can. The Geth are not on that world anymore.
Don't have to be less
They have no reason to be.
On my side.
It makes the Geth very interesting, but it also makes the Quarian dichotomy with the Geth also very interesting. And eventually, maybe, we'll get to see that play out.
Really good to know.
But if nothing else, we'll definitely get to see more Geth lore, and we'll definitely get to see more Quarian lore, because this entire discussion, we focus mostly predominantly through Mass Effect 1 on the Geth. The Geth are our main issue, they're the problem. You know, you see their one-eyed nature and their ridiculous amount of, like, chords everywhere coming out of nowhere, and you kind of, like, those are the things that nightmares are based on. So by the time you hit game 2, where the Geth are kind of like, nah, fuck it, we're not really here anymore. They're not your main enemy anymore. You see them, they're there, but they're not coming en masse the way they are here. And there's reasons for that. There's definitely reasons for that, and we'll get to them in time. But it's a very interesting discussion to look at the Geth in terms of, what are you? What do you have the capacity for, and why are you? And what exactly, given your capacity in larger numbers, have you become? What have you become? What have you turned into? What have you done with yourselves? Assuming there is a you to have a yourself for, assuming there is a self to include a you with. What has happened to you since the loss of your creators? And why did you do what you did? And in this game, why did you do what you did? And Shepard gets a chance to find out all these questions, so let's get on with this, shall we?
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began.
Looking back at this
The
now,
hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
fair enough.
I should go.
See you later.
And now you know. Who else should we talk to?
Oh god.
We've got Rex, we've got Garrus, we've got Ashley, we've got Liara. Who do we want first?
I guess Liara?
Alright, Liara is up at top level. She's up by chocolates.
Wait, no, who's closest to where we are right now then?
Well, too late. Oh, we have also have Kaidan. Kaidan will probably be closest to where we end up.
Okay, we'll talk to them then.
Everybody has their own unique story, and that's learning about them all makes it all very much more interesting. Kaidan, where are you? Hello, love interest number 1.
Commander, do you have a minute?
What's up?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I mean, yeah. But we're doing
the
everything
Council
we
doesn't want to
can.
believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
You're right!
It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
He's not wrong.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Yeah, maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here.
For the woman you love.
Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
You were in brain camp.
There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Damn
I
fucking
heard all about
corporation.
that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
Kind of like thallium.
There was never any proof.
Thalidomide, sorry.
It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Yikes. Alright, BRB, I'll be right back. Zip, zip, zip. Stared lovingly into that's a cat toy. Did everybody stare lovingly into Shepard's eyes while you were waiting? I mean, at least she doesn't have the crazy fucking eyes in this situation.
Yeah.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
Of course he doesn't.
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything kinetics did was gold.
I feel like I need to look into them.
I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Alright.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful.
Oh, crush, dear.
But not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Well.
Oh wow, Garrus.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
I wonder what happened to her. I wonder if we can find out. Kaidan is the heterosexual couple option for Mass Effect 1. This was before the option of sex scenes that were particularly explicit. They never are particularly explicit in Dragon Age. But still, it's enough to be aware of what's going on and what's potentially happening. The problem that I have with Kaidan, other than the fact that he's so fucking normal, is it feels very much like the writing for him was subpar. A lot of the things that he discusses is very hinty. In the like even this story of Rhea, where it's like, oh yeah, there was this girl who just had this amazingness and she was amazing and like look at all the things, but she never really flaunted it. And oh, she's like you. Okay.
Huh?
And
That
a lot of his
sounds
stories
like
and his commentary
call
are like
this man
that.
a movie theater because he's projected.
Yeah, and that's kind of what the problem I have with Kaidan is, you get to a choice, spoilers, where you can choose either Ashley or Kaidan. One of them lives, and the other doesn't have a chance. Last time I chose Kaidan. I think this time I'll choose Ashley. But we'll see. We'll see how much she annoys me, if she does. So, I like Kaidan, but he feels very clingy to me. It's like Shepard's almost his first real-life adult love, and it's like, oh my god, I need to hold on to you forever. What do you mean you didn't stay with me forever? Oh, I'm sorry. What? There wasn't any actual discussion about this. What do you mean we're a couple? We slept together once. What the fuck? But apparently I was cheating on you. What? Like, there's a very big inconsistency that goes on. There's a couple of inconsistencies with the love suggestions as you get into further games. There's a character in Game 2 that if you romance, they actually completely forgot about him for Game 3.
Oh, so that's all your soldiers that died, eh?
Which is absolutely hilarious because you finally meet him in Game 3, and he's actually got, like, a person, and he's gonna have a baby. And you can apparently confront him if you had a romance with him in Game 2, going, hello, what the fuck were we? And he goes, oh, fuck, sorry. Because game developers actually forgot about him as a character, so they had a whole story laid out, and then kind of was sitting there lost causing, going, oops, we forgot about him. And what if you have a romance with him?
Problem is,
you got fucked. Have fun with that.
The game would be over real quick.
Fascinating.
It's kind of interesting how the developers play off their fuck-ups, but it's also just interesting. Kaidan is probably a very nice man. But I am autistic enough to be annoyed by all the little... And honestly, it feels like he's a little bit forced, honestly. I say honestly a lot. Simply because of the fact that he has stories like that, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna idolize you too. Exactly like you said, a movie theater projection. I don't know if, even as badass as Shepard is, I don't know if Shepard's enough for that. And that's kind of the sad part. As amazing as she is, I don't know if she's everything that Kaidan wants her to be. And I mean, by Game 2, you figure out that that's exactly what it isn't.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system.
No.
It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Sterile research platform, huh?
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a full session about stuff that happened years ago.
I wanted to get to know you a little better, that's all. Thanks for the talk, Kaidan.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am.
Don't call me ma'am.
You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Okay, let's back up here. I have asked him basically nothing different than what I asked Tally. Sorry?
And he's just been rattling on?
Well, I mean, Tally did, but I asked her questions. We asked her ideas. What happened? What's going on? What's your history?
You asked him one thing and he just went? Like, that was all one dialogue option? I thought there must have been more in there.
Oh no, there were a few options in there. There were a few options, and we definitely asked him about Jump Zero, and we asked him about Element Zero, and we asked him about Brain Camp. And yet, he's the only one at the end of this that says, do you make a habit of getting this personal with everybody? Yes, if you consider this personal. Because I personally don't. This is, I want to get to know my people. Why the fuck are you on my crew? I get to know the fucking navigator, man. Why are you on my crew? Why are you here? Why the fuck should I trust you? How do I know you're not a mole for somebody else? Well, I get to know you.
Just grilling this man like a steak, I guess.
Well, it's not just him. I grill everybody, because in other situations, they've got history, they've got discussions, they've got why the fuck did you join the Alliance?
Yeah.
He's the only one who calls you out and says, do you get this personal? I'm not getting personal. I want to know about your culture if you're an alien, because I don't know about your culture if you're an alien. And I want to know what's going on if you're an alien and you're different from me. But I do this for the human. I asked Joker about Frolic's disease. I asked Presley about his service and his grandfather's service.
I mean, just because you're doing it with everyone doesn't mean you're not getting personal, but I agree that it's, like, the connotations are different. He's like, yeah,
Nobody
no,
else
I see what
has
you're
asked you
saying.
about this. And I think that's the problem. Nobody else has asked you about this the way that he seems to think that, am I special to you? Are you singling me out for this? It's like, no, we are asking you a similar selection questions that the rest of us have to deal with. Because I am a curious fuck. And I want to know all about my crew. Thank you very much. You give me the dialogue options, I'm taking them. Why are you asking me this question? To some degree. Let's just go with it.
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone.
That wasn't what I meant!
We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
See what I meant by shitty writing? I have asked him literally the same amount of dialogue options as everybody else has given me. He was the only one, A, to call me out about it, B, that my response was immediately yes, and I'd like to keep talking to you. I'd like to keep talking to fucking Tally. You don't see me saying that to her. Also, why the hell couldn't I just say yes? Thank you. Goodbye. Or, in traditional Shepherd compassion, I should go. In this case, it's no. I'd like to keep talking to you. Do you have more interesting things to say about being a biotic because I'm not? No? Alright, then no. I mean, I'm pretty shallow in that well, no, I'm not. But, I mean, shit like that, commentary like that, bugs me. It feels like there's... You know that meme where it's like the guy over top of the other ones where it's like, and now kiss! That is kind of what this feels like with Kaidan. Liara is... Well, you know what? Let's go find Liara. How much more time do you have? It's 9:52 for me. You're 4 hours ahead of me, aren't you?
Yep, it's 1 a.m.
Oh, for the love of fuck. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Magnus Sloth needs to go to sleep.
Alright.
So, we are officially shutting this down for the evening. And tomorrow, we shall be back with more Mass Effect. And
Hooray.
Can Kaidan's keep it out of his voice? It didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Is anybody else in BioWare forcing Shepard to be with Kaidan?
I mean, probably only the female ones.
Oh, trust me, Liara, I will spoil this now. Liara is equally thirsty. She's just a little bit more naive about it. If
This sounds like very, very proto Baldur's Gate 3, because I barely talked to the companions in that one, but they're pretty freaking horny.
Yeah, but did you do all their personal quests?
Not yet.
Well, there's a trick from what I've heard. I mean, you do Rex's personal quest, and his response is, "You're a good human. I like you. Let's go fuck more things up." And that's basically the extent of it. Like, there's a lot less gush to it.
Fascinating.
I think you said fascinating. I'm not entirely certain.
I did in fact say fascinating.
Lovely.
Alright.
I shall stop the stream. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, and everybody else in between, Magnusloth needs to go to bed. My hand gestures are entirely lost on everybody who cannot see me.
But we can hear them. I assure you we can hear them. Alright, y'all. Good night.
Sleep well, everybody. Tomorrow, we shall be back with more Mass Effect. And the bullshit that we have to deal with from writers who don't know what the fuck they're doing writing romance. Please, get your act together and decide that you are sophisticated enough to deal with shit. Thank you. This has been a public service announcement from me. Good night! And just for safety, we are saving again to ensure that if this all goes to hell, we'll be able to go back to the Citadel and find more keepers. Nighty, everybody.